Welcome to your 5th grade ski trip. We're going to take you through a little slideshow that's going to get you prepared for your big day that we have coming up here on Thursday. Make sure at the end of the day that you take your class pictures with your class, parents included. We want our chaperones in on our pictures. All right, first thing, after we have our group meeting, we will be heading the kids downstairs. There are actually going to be 2 lines. The first line, you will get your boots. Make sure you have that lift ticket, as you see that gentleman there checking that lift ticket to see your shoe size. He will get you your boots. There are going to be lines, and you are going to have to wait in them. There he is. He's checking that lift ticket to see what size you are. They're very similar to rollerblades that you get to put them on. So once he checks that lift ticket, he'll get you your boots. He'll give you the lift ticket back, so make sure you do that. As you go and put your boots on, make sure you put the shoes in the cubbies that are all around the downstairs area. You can see there's plenty of cubbies. There's lots of them. Just remember where you put them, and then you can feel free to get your boots on. There's lots of adults that can help you get those boots on. They're very similar to rollerblades as far as how they snap on. If you need help, you can see that adult right there. She is helping that student get those boots on and unlatching them. That is probably the toughest thing. So if you need help and you need assistance, if an adult's not busy, they can help you do that. Flag them down. Second line that you stand in is going to be to get your skis fitted for your height and your weight. So make sure you have that lift ticket again, so that the gentleman, as you can see, he is looking at those skis. He is using fancy tools to make sure that when you fall, if you fall, let's say if, those skis will pop up. So it's very important to have your lift ticket at that time. As you can see, he is doing that as we speak. Your skis will have a number on them. And adults are there with Sharpie markers, and what they want you to do is they want you to show them your skis so they can write that number on the ticket, so you always know what skis are yours, because they were just set for your height and weight. So it's very important that you keep track of that number, especially when you take them off and go warm up into in the chalet. You'll put them on a ski rack. We'll see that slide in a couple minutes, and then you'll be able to match your lift ticket, which is that purple ticket that gentleman's riding on. The next thing you'll need, if you ordered a helmet, you are going to need to stand in a third line and make sure you get a helmet. They are $5 because we have the group rate, and they protect your head. No worries. They are disinfected, and you have to have that helmet form with you. So your teacher will give you back your helmet form so that you can stand in that helmet line, and we will take care of the payment for you if you brought them. Your skis will be numbered. You get them on by simply taking those rollerblade-like boots and putting the toe in the front and stepping back on the little clip right there. You have to make sure that clip is up. That's very important. If it's down, it won't go. It's down when you are trying to step in it. So make sure that that clip is down, and then it will pop up once your foot is securely into that ski. You should be able to lift your foot up and wiggle it, and it won't move. So again, make sure that you are putting your skis on, and make sure those clips are down. You might have to push them a little bit with your hand. Those are those ski racks we're talking about. If you want to go warm up in the chalet, have at it. Put your skis, remember where you put them. And you can see that those skis are number G85. That would be on my lift ticket if those were my skis, and I would remember I put them there. Those are my skis. They're fitted to my height and weight. If you fall down, if you're like me, you may need to take one of those skis off in order to get back up. It's a lot easier with one ski off. How you do that is make sure this clip right here is pushed down, like how it's pushed up. You push it down, and then your foot will pop out, and you should be able to get yourself up, push yourself up. Your friends that are watching you will probably be able to help you too once they can give you a hand. First thing you're going to encounter is the bunny hill. Your job is to weave in and out of the cones. So that shows you have some control. And then when you get down to the ski patrols, you see at the bottom, snowplow. stop, so that shows that you can stop. Don't crash your skis, because then you might fall. There are a lot of kids trying to get through this, but if they see you and you pass both parts of that test, they will put an X on your tag. Make sure you get that X if you want to graduate. If they happen to miss, they might say, hey, I was watching another station, do it again. Hey, it doesn't hurt to practice this 4 or 5 times. So just go back up the tow rope, fun little ride, and try her again. You might not always, I think it took me like 6 times to pass. So you might not always pass the first time, but they really want you to be safe on the big hills. Here's another view from the bunny hill. You can see that girl is going nice and in control. She's weaving through the cones. Again, we don't want any kids to go straight down from top to bottom like you're sledding or tobogganing. We want to turn, weave in control, because the people at the bottom of the hill are counting on you to be safe. You are counting to be safe. If you fall, stand up to get those skis on. First, we might fall a lot. There's adults there to help you on that bunny hill. Get your skis back on. Again, make sure that clip is down, and then you can slide your toe in, and it will pop up. Make sure that ticket on your jackets are always visible. The ski patrols need to see that. That is your ticket to get onto the chairlifts, especially if it has that X. It shows you're ready and you're safe and you're ready to be there. So make sure it's visible. You might have other layers on, so if you have a sweatshirt on and you get hot, take the sweatshirt off. Don't take the coat off. The tow rope gets you up the bunny hill. It's the only hill that doesn't have a chairlift, just like water skiing. That's what I always say. So you inch up. Once it's your turn, the ski patrol will tell you. You see her right there. Act like you're going to pick up that rope, but don't grip, because the second you grip is you'll go up the hill. I always say make sure your skis are pointed up the hill before you start going. So again, let your hands grasp the rope when you're ready, and let the rope pull you up. Don't try to ski while you're holding onto the rope. The rope will do that work for you. And again, make sure those skis are pointed up. That's very important. The ski patrol is down there to help you. And it is like riding a bike. It's pretty easy. If you should happen to fall while on the tow rope, just make sure you kind of inch out of the way. The ski patrol will stop all further people from coming. But there might be one person behind you. So you want to make sure you get out of the way, then you can slide back onto the rope and do the whole thing over again. There you can see another view of the tow rope, and those boys are just letting the rope do all the work. Once you graduate, you get to go on the chairlifts. Some of the chairlifts are for 2 people. Some of them are for 3 people. I like the ones for 2 people, but that's just me. The 3 people one also has a lot of nice runs with it. So this is the 2-person one that you see right here. You're going to edge up to the line with your other friend in this case, because you can only ride with one other person, or you can ride by yourself. Edge up there. You see a sign that says stop here. Follow chair to the line. The ski patrol will tell you to stop. Make sure that you're looking over the outside shoulder, your outside shoulder. You see this little girl, she's looking at the outside shoulder, but the other little girl is looking at the inside shoulder. She might not see this bar that could hit her in the back. So always look on the outside shoulder, just so that you are safe and you can get on that. And I always grab it. Key number 1, ride without rocking the chairlifts. We want you to be safe. We want you to look at that beautiful scenery. There's all this beautiful scenery for you to enjoy. Make sure you're riding those ski lifts without rocking. That's important. Also, tip, don't click your skis together. I know sometimes we get really antsy feet and we want to click our skis together. And once you do that, then you might drop a ski. So we might have a whole different set of problems once you're at the top of that hill. There you see some girls riding without rocking. Their skis are on their feet. They're going to be able to ski down that hill. They're enjoying Lake Bemidji. Great stuff. Getting off the chairlift. There's a sign that will tell you to put those ski tips up. Once you're at the cones, you're simply just going to stand up. Then you'll ski down the little hill. You can kind of see that little hill. Ski down out of the way. Now there is a chance, there's the little hill. There's a chance you could fall getting off the ski lift, and that's okay. So you might be on the ski lift, and you might be stopped. That's okay. Take in the scenery. That just means somebody probably fell at the top of the ski lift while they were getting off. And once they get out of the way, they'll move that again. So just if you fall getting off, doesn't hurt at all. Not at all, because your feet are right under the ground. Just get up and then enjoy the scenery if we are stopped. Again, veer off to the side of that hill so that other people behind you can get off that chairlift. Chairlift is a fun thing. Some signs to be aware of. First one, I love these runs. They are my favorite runs. Green circle. They are the easiest. Once you get on those chairlifts, you should look for these runs. I recommend starting with them. These will give you confidence. These are your confidence runs. They let you practice the bigger hills, zigzagging back and forth, and learning how to stop within control. Nice, easy going slopes, not too steep, not too fast. There's a few of these. Find them. Once you get good at them, then you can graduate to these ones, which are the blue squares, and they're more difficult, a little bit steeper. You can progress to these hills once you're good. One thing we want you to be good at is zigzagging back and forth, side to side, so that you have control of yourself at all times. We never want to see people pointing their skis down straight and going down like a toboggan. You're not ready for those. You need to go back to those easier ones. When you are confident, you can progress to the black diamond runs. These are the most difficult runs at Buena Vista. So you really have to be confident and make sure you can zigzag. If you bomb the hills and go straight down and an adult sees you, you will have your day ended. They won't give you a warning. They want you to be safe. They want people below you to be safe. They'll rip your tag and your day will be over. So when you are confident, and when you are confident, only will you go to the black diamonds. At times, sometimes they haven't even opened them up. So they might open up one, but depending on weather conditions, they might not have black diamonds open. And depending on how we're doing as a group, if we're skiing in control and the ski patrols recommend using the black diamonds, they may open those up. However, if we're not, and we got lots of people kicked off the hill, they won't be open. Speaking of closed, if you see this sign, those slopes are closed. I know if you're at Buena Vista with your family, usually on the weekend, the back of the hill is usually opened up. There's some nice runs there, but with schools, they close those. Those are off limits. There's no chairlifts. So running at that time. So if you go down those hills, your day will end because you'll get your ticket ripped off. There's also a ski jump. Don't go on them unless you're told to do so otherwise. It's not safe. None of us are ski jumpers. We should not be on those hills. The people that you see on those hills probably came with their family. Here's some skiing rules. Always number one rule, stay in control. Safety is a must. We can see those Mr. Hemsing right there. There's Mr. Hemsing. He's in control. You can see that little boy right there. They're in control. They're not going to hit that little girl and her mom skiing. They're in control. They're zigzagging back and forth. Avoid hitting people or objects. You must be able to stop. And again, what we've talked about in this presentation, no bombing the hill. Again, that could be a huge, huge issue. So again, stay in control. Here's another picture. That little girl, hey, she was able to stay in control. She was able to stop before she got to her friend. Here's another cool picture of staying in control. This is what staying in control looks like. You can see the skis, they're turned. She's zigzagging. She's in control. She's not going to have a problem. Have fun. That's why we're here. We're going there so we can have fun. Please, no bad language. Know that you represent South Point, and every student here, every student who will want to come on this trip after you are gone. Respect people. There are going to be lots of people. They're going to be your classmates. There's going to be your teachers. There's going to be parents. There's going to be maybe another school there. There's going to be ski patrols. Respect everybody in the chalet, etc., etc. Number one rule, always and always be safe. We want this to be a very positive day. I've been going to this trip for 15 years, and every single year it has been such a great experience because everybody has fun. Everybody respects everybody else, and everybody is safe. Yeah, there's minor bumps and bruises along the way, but we are safe. Wait your turn. There's going to be lines, and that's okay. We wait in lines. We chat with our friends. We have fun. It's okay to wait in lines. Lines aren't a bad thing. Dress warm. See, dress in layers, very important. Mr. Hemstein's standing down there. He looks like he's wearing shorts. Those are pants. He's not technically skiing at this point in time, but it was really nice that day. So he came out, rolled his pants up to be funny, but please dress warm. No scarves. Scarves aren't allowed at Buena Vista because they could get stuck on the tow rope and bring you down by your neck, or on the chairlift. You kind of see where I'm going with that, but please, no scarves. You won't be allowed to have them on the hills. Neck warmers are great. I like the whole Under Armour tank top. Keeps my neck warm. So we are going to have fun. See you on the slopes.